Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we are gonna discuss about what is trigonometry, a beginner's guide. So, why to wait? Let's start the session.
Welcome to our quick guide on trigonometry. Now, if that word sounds a little intimidating, don't worry. We're going to break it all down today and show you how it's actually a really cool tool for understanding the world around us. You ready?
I am, but I gotta ask, when I hear trigonometry, my brain just sees a bunch of triangles and crazy formulas. Is that pretty much what this is?
Exactly. You're already on the right track, Ben. At its heart, that's what it is. And we're going to start with one very specific, very important type of triangle, the right angle triangle.
Okay, yeah, I see it. The little square in the corner means it's a 90-degree angle. I remember that. But what about the sides? It has 3 of them, and I swear I always get the names mixed up.
That's a great question. Let's clear that up right now. First up, we've got the altitude. The easiest way to think about it is it's just the height, the side that goes straight up.
And then you have the base. That's the flat bottom that the right angle is sitting on. You can think of it like the triangle's foundation.
And finally, this is the one you really want to remember, the hypotenuse. It's always the longest, slanted side, and here's the trick, you can always find it right across from that 90-degree angle.
Okay, so altitude, base, hypotenuse. I think I've got it. That seems simple enough. But, what's the point? What can we actually do with them?
Well, this is where it starts to get really cool. See, if you know the length of any 2 sides of a right-angled triangle, you can figure out the third one every single time. We use a super famous rule for this called the Pythagorean theorem.
Hold on. You're telling me if one side is a mystery, this one formula can just tell you how long it is? Just like that?
Precisely. Let's just try one. Say the altitude, we'll call it A, is 8, and the base, B, is 6. All we do is plug those numbers into the formula, do a little bit of math, and there it is. The hypotenuse, C, has to be 10. It works every time. Okay, so Pythagoras is fantastic for connecting the sides to each other. But the real magic of trigonometry, the thing that makes it so powerful, is how it connects the side lengths to the angles inside the triangle.
Whoa, okay, hang on. Sine, cosine, cosecant? That is a lot of new words and formulas all at once. That looks pretty intimidating, I'm not gonna lie.
Not at all. It looks like a lot, but trust me, it's simpler than it seems. All these ratios follow the exact same logic. If you can really understand just one of them, you can understand all of them. So for now, let's forget the rest and focus only on the first one, sine.
Here's the key idea. The sine of an angle isn't some weird, complicated thing. It's just a number. It's a ratio. You get it by simply dividing the length of the altitude by the length of the hypotenuse. That's it.
A ratio. So it's really just a fraction. Okay, can we try that with the triangle we were just using? I think seeing it in action would make it all click. You bet, let's do it. We've got our triangle with sides 8, 6, and 10. Now let's find the sine of angle A. We just need 2 things, the altitude, which is 6, and the hypotenuse, which is 10. We plug them into the formula for sine and simplify.
And that's our answer. The sine of angle A is 3/5. It's really that direct. And what's amazing is that this number, this ratio, is a fundamental property of that angle.
Okay, you know what? That actually makes sense. It's not some random rule. It's just a consistent relationship. So what's the big picture here? Why is it so important that we know the sine of angle A is 3/5? What does that let us do?
The big picture is, well, it's huge. This is how we measure things that are way too big to measure by hand. Think about it. An architect can figure out the height of a skyscraper while standing on the ground. A captain can navigate a ship across the ocean. An astronomer can measure the distance to a planet. It all comes back to these simple ratios. So at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Trigonometry is the essential tool. It's like a bridge that connects the angles we can see and measure to the actual physical distances we want to know.
You know what? I think I am. That's way more logical than I thought it would be. It's just about relationships. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Now let's go to practice questions. Questions to be done and to be answered in comment section. And if you find this video helpful, then like, share, comment, subscribe and click on bell on notifications. Have a nice day.